Welcome to day 1 of the Happy Brain Challenge. I have something hopeful. 50% of happiness is based on genetics, 10% are our circumstances, and 40% are our responses, the choices that we make. We have so much potential for happiness. I created a mnemonic, a memory device, so during this 2-month journey, we can remember what's good for the heart brain is good for the head brain too. If we can remember to be brave, we can be resilient in body, mind, and spirit. B.R.A.V.E, B.R.A.V.E, the 5 pillars to a happy brain. B is for blood flow. This is when we increase our heart rate and we get that nutrient-rich blood to developing brain cells. When we do this, we create hormonal changes that supports a better functioning in our brain, and it also prevents Alzheimer's disease, memory loss, and so much more. Some happiness strategies for blood flow are to take the stairs. Every hour, get up and move, maybe stretch, exercise for 30 minutes a day. R is for relationships. We're talking good relationships, not the bad ones. So bad or toxic relationships, they can be stressful, and that can lead to anxiety, depression. That does no help for our neurogenesis. And this can even relate to our relationship with food. So, we have relationships with people, we have relationships with ourselves, and also with food. If we're feeling stressed when we're eating, if we're eating fast, if we're feeling guilty about the food that we're eating, this creates stress chemistry in the body, which causes cortisol to go up. That also doesn't help our neurogenesis or our metabolism. A good relationship with people, ourselves, with our relationship with food, it makes us stronger. It makes us more resilient. Happiness strategies for relationships are to be kind. Be kind to others, be kind to yourself, speak your truth with love, and to practice relaxed and slow eating. A is for adventure. The brain awakens in the new. Adventure could look like learning something new, like learning a new instrument, learning a new dance, or it could be a new experience. It can also be discomfort. Like when you're in a coaching session and I ask you a question that kind of is challenging, maybe I'm challenging you to go a little bit beyond your comfort zone. This kind of discomfort can challenge us to think in new and creative ways. Or maybe you're in a difficult time and you've got to try to figure out a new solution to a problem. This is so good for our brain health. And, it's kind of like changing up our workouts and how that shocks the body. It kind of stimulates muscle growth and the metabolism. Likewise, when we challenge our brain to maybe think about someone else's perspective and consider it at least. This is stimulating for the brain. It causes the hippocampus to grow in size. We're producing new brain cells. So some happiness strategies for adventure are, of course, to travel. Traveling is so good on so many levels for us. And to be a tourist in your own town, maybe explore a different part of your city or try a new restaurant, a new recipe. V is for values. This is what is meaningful to us, what's important in our lives. And this is the secret sauce to motivation. If we can live from our values and in alignment with our values, it just causes everything to flow. It brings about a harmony. It's instead of fighting and clawing our way to success or to reach a goal, we're compelled towards our vision. We're compelled towards attaining our goals. There's like an attraction that's working in our good, in our favor when we are in alignment with our values. Some happiness strategies are to make note of when you are feeling happy. Notice what's going on. Who are you with? What are you thinking about? And also bring it up in a coach session with me. I have some value sort cards and other surveys that I can use, maybe some journaling prompts to help you connect to your values. E is for enriched environments. These are the aesthetics of happiness. This is when we open up our senses and we let them come online. When we experience these enriched environments, we create the conditions for brain cells to be activated and to be put to use instead of being thrown out into the trash. We're holding on to them. Some happiness strategies for enriched environments might look like going for a walk out in nature, trying a new essential oil blend. It could look like wearing an item of clothing that makes you feel happy. Now that you know the 5 pillars of a happy brain, B.R.A.V.E, B.R.A.V.E, which happiness strategies are you going to try out this week? So that's what your activity is for this week, and to be sure to take the happiness quiz. I'll also leave some other resources throughout the week if you're interested in taking a look at that. That's all for now, so happy adventures, everyone!